Happy Wednesday. Good morning. Grand Rising. Alrighty then. Let's get this day started. I hope all of you had a great night. What's going on? Let me say all of my hellos. Okay, let's see who we have here. Let's make sure. Yes, you guys can hear me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I get it from my deity. Hey, Ray Triggs. Intelligent people think alike. A view is a view. Well, you're not thinking like, well, a view is a view is a very intelligent. I'm not going to even uh, complete that sentence. Hey, them, is them slick, the body. Okay, good morning. Illuminated, is that Il Mel what is that? Il Milagro Enlightened Minority. $2 for the Grand Rises. What is that? Il Menegro Enlightened. Okay. I appreciate Grand Rising to you. Cream Diva. Uh Thank you for being here. Lisa J. It's good to see you. Let me go back. I obviously have For Good and Evil. Thank you for being here. Ray Triggs, A Views of You. I can't wait for the highlights and the clips I get from my daddy. Okay, the girl, you're gonna be sadly disappointed today. Miss Coffee, thank you for being here this morning. Good morning. Didn't watch. I knew Ronnie Q and Reed would hold me down. I guess Reed will. I guess it's gonna rely solely on Reed because I found nothing. There was absolutely nothing but hyperbole and deflection, lies, and conversations about things that had nothing to do with Ness explaining a few things and uh, airing people out and like, girl, I know you didn't sit up here and act as if you were going to be doing something with this commentary. Okay, let me get to okay. A view is a view. I voted in the damn poll. My goodness, it was smooth and easy. Let me like and give a thumbs up to the damn video. Thank you, view. Um, show the viewers how it works. It's easy to vote in the poll and also give a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hey, Voodoo. Good morning. Um, Tay Forever 17. Thank you for being here. Good morning, T Velocity. Just read my book. Good morning. T Evans, good morning to you as well. Good morning, Internet Granny. Nurse Shay, I said good morning to For Good and Evil. Okay. Pam, how many cups of coffee have you had? I mean, I'm on your second comment and you're already writing paragraphs. You feeling very, very chatty this morning, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Y'all remember when all of the kitchens had the type of cabinets, the when all of the kitchen had that type of cabinets. What type? Did I miss something? That type of cabinets. Pole dancing. Oh, I guess you mean that. Okay, that was in the clip with the kitty. I mean, with the kitty dancing. Okay, No, I don't even remember what type of cabinets was in there. Pam, nobody's okay, good morning, youngest. Okay, let me tell you something. Miss Coffee, I saw you. Okay, so I think okay, detached. I didn't watch Angry Knock Knee Mess. No, she wasn't angry. She wasn't angry at all. She was putting on another. She pulled off another um play. That's all. All of that talking, all of that dropping down, and oh, I'm gonna, he has all that acting as if she was going to uh get on lemon and all of that was a play because it was nothing but a bunch of silly giggling. I don't know what you guys want from me. It just seems like you guys are just determined to take whatever answer you guys have, and you guys refuse to take the answer. Now, granted, of course, I got there and over an hour late because who is going to sit and be there on time for Ness when she plays sometimes between 15 minutes to uh, 27 minutes worth of bad music for her intros and all that. Who's going to be there for the beginning? So you got to count that portion out. And then you got to give her time to get ahead of her own story because no one wants to sit there. Okay, where am I? No, okay, you have to uh, give allowance that you can listen to it on double speed because of all of that. And I listen to myself on double speed. You know, I'm not. I'm just. Saying her little quirks that makes me want to double speed. The fact that I speak too slowly for myself is what makes me want to double speed. I'm not offended. I'm just telling you. Do you think that I'm going to sit there and watch this long live of all of this lying and throat clearing and bullshit? No, I'm not going to sit there and watch this whole thing. And then I get over there and then I try to take it to where the commentary starts and she has the no red ball thing on. So uh, I didn't get a lot of the information. I failed you. I have failed you. Hey, detach myself. Did I say good morning? Okay. So I met. Good morning, Black Pearl. Chucky Lee. Aim at myself. Miss Wana. I'm good in yourself, Chucky Lee. Seemed like you had better days, Chucky Lee. I'm not gonna lie. Around the face area. Those butter cabinets from the 80s, the color of Bison Burgers, uh, teeth black. Speaking of, speaking of, big bitch, um, do you think that you're the only one who can decide to wake up in a bad mood? Do you think that you are the only one who can decide to wake up in a bad mood? Bitch, I am not a victim. I'm a victimizer. Bitch, you better review your motherfucking life. Okay? All right. Hey, soul sister number one. Hey, Justnet. Justnet, it is so good to see you. Um, I hope she fixes the roadmap braids of hers. Okay. I I watch most of Lemons. So, oh God. Oh, okay. Yeah. Speaking of that, who is this new mod Terry? So I am gonna say I do believe that that is Terry P. Uh, Terry P. Was so I was over at Sir King's and Terry P. Showed up and she didn't know any of the things about Lemon having a page and the fact that he had showed himself uh in Vegas. I like really thrilled her and she needed to review this stuff and she was going to she just needed to know where to go and this, that, and the other, and she was shocked. And it was just, and I was like to myself, I said, self, what is the odds of the week after this whole Vegas thing with Lemon that suddenly here comes Terry P uh, with her mouth aghast and don't know anything and all of this. So um I the last I saw a Lemon, um I was, I had it on in my TV and I was ahead in the chat, but I saw people writing in the chat about a cash app that was sent to Lemon. Why don't you? And the people were writing, why don't you uh, check your cash app? She sent the cash app. Terry, why don't you post the cash app? You're gonna need proof. People have cash app him all the time to go live at the spur. I mean, to put his camera on at the spur of the moment. Maybe he's doing push-ups. Maybe he's trying to get his muscles to puff up. Maybe this, maybe that. So what I gathered from the conversation in the chat was this new Terry mod that is over on Lemon's page cashed up him money to turn the camera on. And they kept the chat kept saying, why are you deflecting? Why are you not camming up? Hey BJ, why? Wait a minute. And so why are you not? Why are you acting like you didn't receive this cash out? So the Terry person, I don't I don't do this, I don't do that, blah 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 blah. And then the Terry person says, okay, go over and look on my wall. I'm gonna take it down in something like 2 minutes. So okay, we see a receipt, Lemon cam up, blah 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 blah. And then I remember my alarm coming off, going off. I didn't see I didn't see him oblige. I didn't see anything, but I was ahead in the chat as far as what I was listening to. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so I was watching older parts of the chat. So what I did get of the chat was, what did I get of Lemon's chat? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Um, mm, mm. What did I get of Lemon's chat? Let me recall. Mm, mm. I didn't get anything. Did Is there anything? Oh, there's something I do. There is one thing that I do. Poor Lemon is so insecure about his looks. Okay. Okay. Grown Folks TV, we had a better fun. Good morning, Grown Folks TV. We had a better fun on your live and made a believe. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. Lemon is built like his mama. A lot of men are. Okay. So, so there was of course a portion of the live that Auntie Auntie Rodney uh, became the discussion. So, who has heard of Billie Jean? I'm pretty sure we've all have heard of Billie Jean. I'm pretty sure we have all heard of the content creator Billie Jean quite recently. I'm pretty sure uh, Billie Jean, the content creator, uh, names was ringing bells in the YouTube street quite recently. So all of a sudden, I get a I get a community wall post. Oh, I forgot to save it. I didn't. I forgot to put it in my. I forgot to put it in my pictures. I get a community wall post about who other than Auntie Rodney uh, going in and having words about Billie Jean. Uh, Calling her a bag of bitches, talking about her being over chubby or something to this effect, and blah 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 blah. So on Lemon's panel, uh, he decides to come up there and he decides to bring him up there. And oh no, I just wanted Billie Jean is not one of those people. Rodney, it seems like you have the oddest beefs and well no, I just wanted to let her know, I was asking for the link to be dropped, and that and she was rude to me. She just told me quit asking for the link. And and I just wanted to let her know there was a better way that she could have said that. So I let her know that if she talked to me like that again, that I was gonna cuss her out. So okay, now see, now none of that made any sense. Much like if anybody take any time to listen to what Rodney say, it makes no sense. But you can't pick and choose when you gonna call Rodney on his shit. But some of you pick and choose when you gonna call Rodney on his shit. Okay, so because if I was the mod, I would have just told her, you have to wait. She will drop the link later. And you know what? Even one of the other mods in there, they saw how she treated me. And hold on one second. And you know what? Even one of the other mods, they saw how Billie Jean was so rude to me. And the other mod, they said, Rodney, she's gonna drop the link shortly or something like that. Because they saw, maybe no, maybe bitch, maybe they were making their response to your fucking always wanna be up on the link ass at the same time that Billie Jean. Maybe that was their response to you begging for the link. Who's to say? Now, all of a sudden, they were responding to Billie Jean. Maybe that same person. Have you ever seen two people in the chat respond to the exact same thing? And of course, they show up in the stream at different times. But all of a sudden, the other mod was responding to Billie Jean because, the other mod saw how rude Billie Jean was. Motherfucker. So I see K Fit drops down and said, well, actually, my mods were doing what they were doing. I had people up there, and, I was going to drop the link when I was ready. So her mods were doing what? Modding. Modding for who? For her. How she wanted what? How she wanted her show to run. So Mr. Hot in the motherfucking pants to get on a link and to do what? He was so insistent on getting on that link, like he always is. Link, 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 link. And then as soon as he get up there, I'm just gonna sit here. Lady Nika, I just wanted to know, can you drop my link in your chat? I'm going live after you. uh, uh, Lemon, can you drop my second link in your chat? I think I'm going live after you. Can you give me a redirect? Honest Road. I know you a nincompoop, but can you give me a redirect? I like your numbers, so can you give me a redirect? I know this has absolutely nothing to do with what you guys are talking about, but I must get in front of your audience and let them know right after you're done with this live, I will be live. Come on over and please drop my link in your chat. Okay, so let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be real clear. Okay, okay, so it's a bunch of bullshit. That's what we need to be clear on. It's a bunch of bullshit. So the next time, I just wanted to be clear that the next time she tried me, that I was gonna cuss her ass out. Okay, so he told us about that time. But when exactly was this next time that she tried him? When was the first time she tried him? We clear she never tried him. Okay, so but there was no next time that she tried him, but he still decided to take his pansy ass up there and curse her out and call her all types. But see, the reason he does that is because you motherfuckers ignore it when he does it to other people and act like, oh, Rodney this and Rodney that and Rodney, because you motherfuckers pick and choose. And then when he really picks somebody who you really give a fuck, okay, okay, stay mad, be mad, but don't act like you ain't never seen it done before. And if let's keep it real. If Rodney was really the mod, and he understood that the person who he was modding for was not dropping the link until they wanted to drop the link, because the person who they're modding for actually always give instructions of how they're running their channel, their stream. They always give instructions. So it seems like Motney is unaware and so self-absorbed that he thinks that everything is about him, how he feels, and what he wants to do. Okay, so let's be clear. If this was someone he was mobbing for, I would have been polite and I just would have, no, you would have got your ass. I just came up and interrupted the commentary to say, y'all quit asking for the link. She's gonna drop the link when she's ready. These people down here asking for the link, and they know when you get the fuck out of here. Get the all of this pretending as if with this fucking self-absorbed idiot. But you guys created this lying motherfucker. That uh uh you guys created this lying motherfucker. You guys act like you don't see this lying motherfucker. I ain't never said don't bring somebody up. She attacked me. She attacked me. I never said don't bring somebody up. I never did this. I never did that. All of the things he's done. And I like Rodney. I like Rodney. Yeah, because you like pathological liars. Okay, so continue to like the pathological liars. Continue to like the pathological liars. Continue like to like. I know some of us give slow people uh a little leeway and stuff. So continue to like that slow motherfucker. Don't say anything. Hey, beans and cornbread. Good morning. Good morning, Choreo lover. Good morning, Ashton. Uh, God's God's rich at Christ's expense. Ness was deflecting, gaslighting. Wait a minute. Ness was deflecting, gaslighting, and deflecting last night. I didn't see much of her commentary because she had the no red ball thing on. And shit, when I got on there, she had a panel of people on there, and I was like, and that was one of my questions in my poll, because I knew if she didn't think that she had a real good response, or if she actually had a real good response, if she didn't have receipts to go with anything, if she didn't have video clip, she acted like she was gonna come and actually show us uh some her like when Sean did the show, and he came out and showed us footage we'd never seen. She acted like she was going to come out and show us footage and things and all of this. I knew. I was like, shit, if she has nothing, she's going to drop that link, and within, I think I said, when she dropped the link within 12 minutes of her being live. And I was just like, ain't this a shit? Ain't this some shit? A whole panel full of people on there. Dovey on there. Uh, somebody said, uh, somebody said, what Kwani doing up there asking all them questions? And there was the chicken head uh, Queen Queen Clucker, Queen Tulsa up there with a short page boy wig that was bleached in the front, acting like she's some secretary or something. I was just like, what in the world? And Ness, I would like to ask you, like, why is she asking a million questions? And, and the fact that she had entertained her with three questions in a row, as if she that was really her job. Let me know. I said, okay, she obviously had nothing. So why is she sitting up here entertaining this woman as if she and her are here to do a one-on-one questionnaire? And she had two or three other people on the panel, over 1,000 people in the chat, and you're entertaining this clucker who ain't even in the sector with some bullshit. This same clucker who had been dragging you. Just a dumb shit. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me replay real quick. Oh yeah, I didn't get nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. So I don't even know what I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what else did I see that actually happened in the live? So she goes over to that Broadway dude show, because people in the chat keep telling her that Shakimi went over to Broadway show, and he allegedly says some things that should concern us. I forget what they said. Um, I- that show was a entire mess. It was a whole entire mess. So she goes over, and she while she's live, she goes live on his show, and they're talking back and forth or something. I think I may have walked out and was in the kitchen because I can't even remember that conversation. And then they tell her, "No, you should go back and play what Shakim says." And then, of course, she does the go over go back way, way, way too far. Is this it? And then she plays about 5 minutes. Is this it? Then she, well, yeah, am I almost at it? Like you can't red ball it and say, is this it? Is this? No, you got to pay 5 minutes of the content to say, is this it? The fucking fooling, full of fucking niggotry of all of that shit. And so she said, so she ended up the show with saying, well, I'm done and I've been vindicated. And, the people who rock with me. And, so, like it's water under the bridge, everything is taken care of. This has been uh, uh, neatly packed away and everything is okay. And listen, I am going to be honest with you. I did not hear any of the excuses or any of the stories. I hear that well, I was reading people. Well, why are you so mad at Honest Row? And okay, okay, let's talk about Honest Row and Lolo. Why are you so mad at Honest Row? Like, bitch, Honest Row had bad breath. Honest Row had bad breath. You can't look at that nigga and tell he got bad breath. Honest Row, who wanted to put his breath on Shakimi's balls, but you can't smell Shakimi's balls, but the whole uh rest of the party, except for you and Lemon, can smell the funk coming off that little motherfucker. But you offended by Honest Row breath when you can fucking throw a tic tac in his mouth, because every time he talks, he opens his mouth wide enough that you can see his tonsils, and you never found the opportunity to throw a mint in that little motherfucker's mouth. But you bitch bye, bitch bye. Okay. So that Honest Row, he was the mole and all of this dumb shit. No, who cares? Mole about what? Okay, so mole about your leg. What did he mole on? So if Honest Row was the mole, what was he successful in molding at? Hmm? What what did he what was he successful at? Nothing. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Did did Honest Row did Honest Row do this? Is that the angle from Honest Row? I think that's your own camera. Is uh did Honest Row do that? No, I think that's your live before you even went to Las Vegas. Honest Row did do that, but you were coming into his shot. He was allowed to do a show on Lemons panel, so maybe you did that to yourself as well. Let's be clear. So, what did Honest Row do since he was such the mellow? And besides that, we did hadn't we already seen that view from you being served those papers? So everybody knew this already. Everybody knew that already. Everybody had seen those legs. Remember when you were dressed up in your I Dream a Genie costume, and they came and served you those papers? Everybody had seen those legs. So what molding did Honest Row do? Honest Row didn't show you in this light like you like to imagine and like to filter yourself to be, but he showed you in your actual light. What did Honest Row do? I'm and I am by far no Honest Row fan. So, and then you wanted to you wanted to dare talk about Lolo again. But let's talk about Lolo for real. It seems like Lolo has snatched that motherfucking sponsor right out from under your ass. See, did you guys see? I did see this part where Lolo, I am appalled that you showed your ass up on that motherfucking link, talking the way you were talking. You can show up wherever you want to, but I still can't believe that you were simping to Ness. Ness, who couldn't even pull this off with a sponsor. You still sitting up there talking as if she had done something for you when you knew the sponsor was the one who did something for you. Why? Because every time they were dogging you out, you were in contact with the sponsor, to the fact that the sponsor was calling you all the time. And let's be clear, how, why do I think no? Uh, I'm pretty sure that if the sponsor saw that show last night, she done with that hood booger. Okay, so we're not supposed to know anything about this sponsor. So um, Lolo said, "Well, the sponsor was calling me." Well, she calls herself uh, questioning Lolo. How many times did you call the sponsor? You kept calling the sponsor. Every time you were mad, you called the sponsor about the alcohol, and she's like, and after you told us it was okay, and I'm just listening to this shit, and I'm like, she told you it was okay after you guys asked for it. Let's take the full sequence of events into account before you try to blame it on Lolo. So Lolo is sitting in. You guys are sitting in Lolo room, and she just said, "Hey, it's okay if y'all take my alcohol out of here." No, y'all asked for it. And then she has so low self worth that she agreed that it's okay, go ahead. And then when she realized, with her not being out of town since 1985, that that high ass tab was gonna be added to her room, when she was alerted to that, then she panicked. Then she panicked. Okay, so the sponsor let Lolo know, I'll take care of it. So, but you got mad at Lolo for even telling the sponsor that you motherfucking hood rat niggas, instead of taking your ass to the store. But didn't you take wasn't Lemon going uh to the liquor store the day that they missed the party bus? He was going to the liquor store then. So he understood that he had to go to the liquor store and not just take bottles out of the motherfucking room after that, when he realized that he was going to have to pay. They understood that real well after Lolo let them know that uh, these niggas about to have us on the tab for all this high price liquor that's in this room. Then all of a sudden, people had the understanding about going to liquor stores. Okay, okay. So then she tells Lolo, how many? And Lolo says, I think I called her once, maybe twice, and she said, "Well, what do you mean that the that the oh my god." What do you mean that you were talking to her so much? She said, well, she was always checking up to make sure I got to my 15th floor and 15th floor room. And she always wanted to make sure I was resting. And she would call me. She would call you. And Ness got real offended. What do you mean she would call you? How many times did she call you? And she says, I don't, well, I got my phone here. Let me count. One, two, three, four. That's five, seven. I got seven calls right here. And she was like, So the you had you made it seem so bad that you had the sponsor so worried that she is calling you, and you know that the sponsor, uh, I think she said the sponsor has a child who's in the hospital right now, and you know the sponsor, I think it was the mother-in-law, the sponsor's mother-in-law just passed away. Either the mother or the mother-in-law just passed away. So now Ness starts calling out all the sponsors' personal information on her live just because she's in her feelings that the sponsor has been contacting uh Lolo directly, and she didn't. She just found out about it on the live. So, bitch, do you realize that you just gave out all a whole lot of personal information about your sponsor because you are so insecure about the actual truth? See, it would be different if Lolo was lying on her. But the shit that she was talking about was true. And let's talk about Lemon walking away from the counter after ordering a burger. Even Shakimi said had 6 pounds of bacon on it, to a bill for Lolo to take care of at a burger or a burger spot, and the bill was $66, and they ordered. Okay, nobody had to tell these motherfuckers to come to the counter to order their food, but when it came time to pay for the food, when they told them $66, these motherfuckers who always want to talk about put my cash app up, put my cash app up, walked away from the counter. And silly Lori, well, no, I told him I'd take care of it. I did tell him it was $66, and I didn't know, but yeah, but I told him I'd take care of it. But Lori, did you complain about it as well? Why did that become a topic of discussion, Lori, if you was going to take care of it? Either it was one or the other. Either you silly enough to tell these grown people that you gonna take care of something and you know you don't have it like that. See, if this was their trip, they were the ones who were being sponsored. So why would you even put yourself out to these motherfuckers who ain't putting nothing out for you but their asses for you to kiss, Lori? And then you got up there on Ness's chat yesterday and just poo-pooed and no, I said it was okay. No, I said, well, obviously it was not all okay, Lori. We already know that you talked on both sides of your mouth. You complained on one side of your mouth and you tried to make it seem like, oh, I know I said it was okay. Girl, bye. Lori, please do better, girl. Okay, let me see what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry. All right, hey, Choreo Lover, did I speak to you? Um, K-Fed will whip Rodney a new ass. Um, her word alone will be cook the fuck out of him. She's never scared. Okay. Um, I heard Lolo was up on her panel. Yes, she was up on her panel. And just to sit up there and simp. It was just really, really pathetic to see Lolo once again go up there and simp on that panel like that. To these people who treated her in that manner. I couldn't understand it. The Vegas folk brought everything but money. Exactly. Hey, cutie pie. Good morning. Uh, 85 likes. I see 359 people in here. Uh, I refuse to believe that there's 85 likes. I really refuse to believe that. 350, 360 people, 85 likes. Does it take anything off of you guys to like the video? Anything? Is it too much to hit the like button? Is it? Is it too much? Choreo, let me know if the likes go up. Okay, good morning, ODS. Okay. Lolo is too old for the nonsense, but all of them are. If I don't drink and party, then I wouldn't try to insert myself in a vacation where this is all going on. Now, I got word 95 likes. Can I get a couple more likes, please? I got word that allegedly. Now, I don't know if this is any better. I really don't know if this is any better. Allegedly, the sponsor has sponsored to send Lolo on Tracy's vacation. Remember her cruise. Let's remember Tracy. Tracy, who bummed money off of MU up and never repaid her to this day, and gave her ass to kiss and said, "Fuck her, she's not repaying the money." Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the sponsor that she thought this was the good cruise to sponsor Lolo. Seeing how Lolo operates, and I don't know really what's up with the sponsor. Uh, the the marginal type of people that she's setting Lolo up to be around. The Tracy who was laid out on the sidewalk when they went to port. I don't understand this, and there was a reaching out or some talk about the sponsor hearing about Cruiser having a cruise around or about the same time, and maybe preferring or maybe interested. I'm not saying a preference. I'm just saying maybe interested in seeing about the Cruiser thing. But I think before Cruiser got the word or something, I'm assuming uh, the sponsor had already committed to the Tracy thing. So yeah, so I don't understand the sponsor. I really don't understand the sponsor, but it seems like okay, Hershey Kisses. Hershey Kisses was getting in somebody's ass yesterday, and I was enjoying it. Okay. The beef sector needs a refresh because this shit has turned into a bunch of bums and scammers and crackheads. Yes, that's why I was enjoying it. That's exactly why I was enjoying it. Hershey Kisses. They definitely need a reboot because these are not people who are 20, 21, 23, don't have any well maybe uh life experiences of living on their own. I don't know who has lived on their own or whatever. They're old enough to know better. Is the point? These are people who are in their 30s. They're old enough to know better. The shit that they are putting forth, and like they're acting like you should expect to be lied to. Uh, these people who come on here and act as if it was a play. It really wasn't a play. Uh, wait until I go live. I'm gonna shut it down with the whole truth. And well, why aren't you mad? They revisited why she wasn't mad about what Lemon stole out of Shakim's computer. Well, I just figured if he's not mad about it and he's okay with it and he want to act like it's no big deal, even though it had him crying, why would I make it a big deal? Because you were in the chat saying how wrong it was, uh, and you were going to talk about it, but now you decided that it's no big deal either. It can still be no big deal for him, but if it's a big deal against my morals, just because you want to you don't have any morals, or you want to uh tuck your morals to the side for a redirect or whatever, you have to sell your morals out. You can do that, But I'm not changing my moral compass and try to act like, oh, it really wasn't nothing. Oh, it was really embarrassing pictures. Good job, bye. The bullshit of it all. Oh, you sat up there for 11-hour live and act like you had something that could destroy this man that you got off of his computer. He agreed that you had something that out of his cloud from 9 years ago and then from a year ago. And then all of a sudden, it's no big deal. All of a sudden, oh no, the fake crying or real crying or whatever. No, for 11 hours back and forth. Oh, we were just kidding. No, you were lying then. No, actually what you were doing was lying for 11 hours to your viewers at is I I guess that was your content, just to sit up and lie to the viewers. Oh, let's do this. Oh, but you don't do plays. But Ness wanted to ensure. Ness wanted to ensure you, assure you. I'm sorry, not ensure. Assure you that she does not do plays. If you did not get anything else from her live yesterday, she wanted to assure you that she does not do plays after she set her ass up there on that live and ran that funky ass play that she ran. All right, I'm gonna invite people up. If you want to hit link, I know some of you only hit certain links, but everybody is allowed to hit the link, and I will let me pin the link. All right, the link is pinned. So if I missed anything, uh, Fedora, hello, Fedora. Long time no see. The beef sector needs a reset because this isn't it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for participating. I still okay, 114 likes. Okay, can we get the likes up to 200? It's 378 people in here. 382 people in here. I would like to see, let's say, 200 likes. Okay, so no one's does anyone want to hit the link? Anyone have any questions? Uh, Lolo needs to leave them young folks alone. I definitely agree. Members, please remember there is a membership live today, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and 5 o'clock Eastern Time, and 4 o'clock Central Time. Hello, Jin Jin Win. Okay. I don't know why broke people think that they have a right to vacation. No rights. Good morning, Yaya.
Good morning, Ronnie. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm pretty good. Hey, Red Rains. Hey, Monty. Everybody that was speaking as I was trying to come up. But I got a question. Were you there when Dovey came up and was questioning Lolo on Nessa's panel?
Yeah, I didn't even understand what the fucking
Okay,
question was.
that's what I was going to ask you. What was she trying to get at? Because I never could understand. I couldn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't talk that way. I couldn't follow it.
Okay, hold on one second. View
Yes, ma'am.
Cruiser.
Good morning. I guess we just all came up at one time.
I didn't even understand what Dovey was trying to get when she was questioned. And I think I was just really pissed that she was up there questioning her in the first place, because there was no time for questioning uh, Lolo. It was time for Ness to explain to us what was that she presented to us as a vacation. Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
I can't
first of
figure
all,
out why Dovey thinks she's irrelevant. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Yaya. Hi, Miss Yaya, and hi, Miss Cruiser,
hey,
and good morning, Miss
let
Hey,
Ruby.
ladies.
you, my girlfriends. I didn't understand what she was trying to question her about. I mean, we know what Dobie's vacations are like. At least she actually went on one. Lolo actually went. So yeah, I didn't understand none of that. And I really wanted to know what she was trying to get at, because she kept cutting her off and changing the question. Oh no, it was so and so. Oh no, it was on so and so's panel, and we still never figured out what the hell she was trying to ask her.
I don't know. I have no idea. I just wanted Dovey to get down, let me understand what is this big story that we supposed to get, since I cannot red ball this dang on show. I nothing. I got nothing from the Dovey questioning. Okay, Miss Pam, what do you want to add
Well,
or
I
ask?
want to say, I wish people would stop calling these goddamn vacations when they go to goddamn Vegas or wherever the fuck they go. They're not goddamn vacations. If we all on here supposed to be allegedly 1099 vendors, we ain't friends, we co-workers. That's just a goddamn staff meeting. Okay? Stop calling it a goddamn vacation if y'all get on here and do the fuck shit. All you're doing is getting on here is showing us how ratchet you all are. Okay? And showing some misslips, camera slips, and dick slips and whatever the hell's going on. It is not a goddamn vacation, because when I go on goddamn vacation, I vacation. Okay? I don't do none of this fuck shit and fool la la. I do vacations, but I don't get on here and show y'all what the fuck I'm doing unless it's a little candid little demure video. This ain't no goddamn vacation situation that y'all showing us on the goddamn YouTube. Oh, I'm on a plane. Oh, I'm walking in a hotel. Oh, I'm in a restaurant talking loud and creating havoc. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I'm in a goddamn restaurant and I hear people on the other side of the table or whatever making all this goddamn hoopla, now, oh girl, oh child, oh da da, bitch, I'll be looking at y'all like y'all some tacky motherfuckers. You don't carry yourself as anybody that's well versed or traveled. You got to have some goddamn home training this shit. That goddamn shit I saw goddamn Chefy and Sassy. Bitch, at that goddamn restaurant, allegedly they paid $400 and they up in there hooping and hollering and shit. That was so fucking ratchet. There was nothing classy about that goddamn shit. Tell y'all, some of y'all bitches is ragging. And then we see Sheffy in the goddamn first time she probably washed her ass in goddamn 2024, goddamn bathroom and shit. Like y'all act like y'all not used to nothing. Y'all are so ratchet. That's what I gotta say.
And then we see her in the public area of the hotel somewhere with the ice cream with that funky ass moo on and the robe. I was like, oh my god, okay,
And
okay.
the bra, and you know what? Now I get it when they was talking about, but buy her a bra. She on that goddamn ragged ass goddamn moo fake looking sundress shit, girl. And then she running. She running like she goddamn Farrah Fawcett running across the beach with her brand new braids and shit. You remember when black
That's
people got mad because
Bo
Farrah
Derek.
Fawcett had braids?
That was
She
Bo
running
Derek.
across the bay. Yeah, pre Baywatch. Her motherfucking
No,
titties hit
no,
her in the goddamn face and shit. I see why y'all bitches was talking about buying that bitch a bra.
that was Bo Derek. Okay, Miss Cruiser, what do you want to add?
Good morning. Good morning. So I watched some of it last night, but I kind of turned it off because she was doing more fussing than sharing, and and then when she did get to like the commentary, I might have went to sleep and woke back up. I'm notorious for that. But she was talking about Honest Road the whole time. And I was like, okay, he needed some gum. Or maybe. But, are you gonna stay on that forever? Because she didn't care much for it when they did that to her when she went to Miami, when they were saying that, that she didn't smell so good, or, might have had some hygiene issues, but yet she's going to turn right around and do that to somebody else. So that I didn't think that was cool, and I wasn't interested in that. So I clicked right on off. But having listened to you this morning and hear that you said that there was more said about the sponsor, I have questions. Now, I want to ask the question, why is Lolo so taken with them, to the point where she will take obvious shade and want to explain and take what seems like verbal abuse from what I've heard this morning and what I've seen over the course of this trip. But I'm not going to ask that, because if Lolo likes it and accepts it, then who am I to question it? But my other thing is, it seemed like this sponsor is somewhat taken with Ness. Like, it seemed like Ness is kind of moving the sponsor rather than the sponsor moving her. And the reason why I say that is because we was in a chat one day and they was mentioning the sponsor sponsoring Lolo possibly to a cruise or to another trip. And she was like, the sponsor going to do what? Wait a minute, what y'all say the sponsor gonna do what? And she was down in the chat typing. So I'm putting the voice to the voice that I thought that she was saying it to it, but she was typing it. But so she said, no, the sponsor's just gonna send her on another trip. And I'm like, do you kind of influence or run the sponsor? And the more I'm hearing this, the more it seems like the sponsor's kind of ran by her a little bit.
So you mean that second trip that she's sending Lolo on, or you mean this second trip that Ness alleged has planned?
Lolo. The second trip that she's sending Lolo on. It's kind of like, and all of it, it seems like Ness is in control here.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that she's not even going on Tracy's cruise. She's just going on another trip entirely.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We're going
but that's not really that's kind of not really the point. The point is, it just seems like Ness is running things with somebody else's purse.
But we really didn't get that from next time Lolo is on the link. Somebody's gonna have to verify. I thought you were going on Tracy's cruise, but Ness says you just going on a different trip entirely.
No, I was told that apart. I was told that kind of. Okay. I was told that on the side.
Oh, okay. So Ness
that it was changed, that she's not going to cruise, that she's going to do something else.
Oh, please. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
But also Ness confirmed it when she was saying, when people were talking about it in the chat, she wanted to make sure that she confirmed it. No, she's not going on the cruise. She's, doing something else. But it just seems like Ness is in control of the bag.
Yeah. And I really don't understand why after what happened on this trip, I don't understand why. It seems like there's a lot of people in the beef sector. There's a lot of people in the Cruz. Are you back? Cruz, are you back?
I'm sorry, I had him on mute. Yeah, I don't know why it blinked me off.
I don't know either. There's a lot of people in the beef sector, and I don't know why this sponsor is attracted to what Ness brings or whatever. It seems like she could have better parameters or something. But Miss Cruiser, I'm not trying to dog the sponsor out or anything, because we could have been obviously lied to about what the sponsor was hosting for them. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, but it from looking at it from how Ness talk, like what you just said, about her saying you calling the sponsor all this time and she's doing this, she's doing that. If the sponsor couldn't pick up her phone, if she didn't want to talk to Lolo during those times, she could have not answered, or she could have said, hey, stop calling me so much, or something like that. But having somebody else speak for you're obviously an adult with means and in control of your own life and your own money, and got money enough to spend it on these people. Why do you need somebody else fussing at one of the people that you sponsored about how many times they called you?
Right.
who you're
And
communicating with.
but the thing about it was, what Lolo said. She only called her twice. At looking at her phone in the moment, she only called the sponsor twice. Meanwhile, the sponsor called her Lolo over 7 times.
And what did Ness have? I guess I should watch it. So what did Ness have
Uh,
to say to that? The fact that the
yeah,
sponsor called Lolo.
you see that's when she's like, well, yeah, because you making yourself seem. Hold on, let me get make sure this ODS. Oh, that's him. Yeah, because you're making yourself seem all destitute and everything, and you had the sponsor. She's beating her up like, how dare you? You made yourself seem so pitiful that you had the sponsor worried, and the sponsor's son is in the hospital, and the sponsor's mother. Yeah, then she started doxing the damn sponsor because she was like, what she got a lot going on in her life, and now she got to worry about you scallywag, because you sitting over here telling all the scandalous stuff we doing to you. You supposed to take your whipping like a good old maid.
But
That
First of all,
that's what it gave.
hey,
good
Miss T
morning, panel.
Velocity. I see
Oh,
her
sorry, I
down there
Hey,
couldn't
with the
see her.
eyes in the chat.
hey, ODS.
Good morning, panel. Good morning, chat.
Oh, that's
Maybe
ODS. I thought that was
that's
Glenn
me.
Close.
Nah, that's me. But it is her from that movie that I didn't watch. But yeah, that's her. But look, two things. So the comment that was on the screen, I'm not Toby, Miss Cruiser. Sponsors love charity, so they love charity work. They want a sad story so that they could, you know what I'm saying? It helps them in there sleeping at night. Now, what a conflict for me came in was I didn't like how Ness was pinning the sponsor not really effing with Lolo on Lolo, but then Lolo was able to bust out with all the receipts showing that the sponsor was the one in contact with her, and she really cracked
Mm-hmm.
Ness' face, and Ness was like,
Cracked it.
she
Cracked it.
didn't. So Ness was painting the picture, and I'm gonna keep it real. Ness was painting the picture as if Lola was being a motherfucking bugaboo. And
Mm-hmm.
come to find out, Lolo's from what we heard from Lolo, we didn't see the proof. Lola was chilling, and the lady was checking on her as a person who sent somebody who is in a debilitating position, and knowing that they ain't got the funds like that should do. If you gonna sponsor this lady, make sure that she's comfortable the whole fucking time then. And that's what it seems like happened. Her and the lady was having a little old lady conversation or something. She mentioned about the boys and all that. The lady did go back and tell Ness this stuff, but Ness painted her own narratives on it. So I was glad Lolo got up there and at least spoke to that part. But the real thing would be if the sponsor really cares about Lolo or anything, she'll come the fuck out and speak up for Lolo and don't allow it to look like she made Lolo set Lolo up to look like a prop or something like that, basically.
Yeah,
So
but that was a good moment in the video, because she even in the live, she was trying to be like, how dare you see, and you was bugging the person, and this, that, and the other, and how many times did you speak to the sponsor? She was like, well, she would always check on me to make sure I was at home. I got back to the room because I was on the 15th floor, and she would call me, and she would call you, and then she was like, how many times that, and then it went down. She said, well, I got my phone right here, and then she started counting 1, 2, 3, and then she went to 5, then she went to 7. I was like, she went, how many times you call her? I 2.
two,
I was like, oh.
right. So that was
And
my contribution to it.
what would make Ness say, why you keep calling the sponsor? I mean, why would she think that Lolo keeps
Not
calling
sponsor,
the
not your
sponsor?
sponsor. Not sponsor, not your sponsor. Give me back. That's why.
Oh, that's what you think it was, ODS?
Hey,
So
I didn't know that was you, baby.
sound like to me the sponsor end up liking Lolo a little bit better. I don't know.
And
That's
that's what it
that's what
sounds
I
like.
said. Lolo done won over the sponsor, and she don't want to lose that sponsor to Lolo. See, there's a good case for both of them. Like, wait a minute. What if she take on more to Lolo, because Lolo really has physical ailments, and Lolo really has
Yep.
a story, hasn't traveled,
Her
has to
sympathy,
take
it,
care
it
of
took
her
over the
mother.
story. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So look, this is the last
Real.
thing, and then I'm gonna drop down Ronnie Q.
Yeah.
Um
Good.
the when Ness figured out that Lolo had been speaking with her, it was ultimate like, bitch, you're not supposed to have direct contact with the sponsor. What is she doing speaking to you directly? Like the whole atmosphere shifted when she found out that they were talking consistently, and the lady was really concerned about her because Ness made it a mention to. She made it a very known that Lolo only went because she just happened to be on the panel and Jay Dunn didn't like her. This lady didn't give a damn about Lolo, but the lady learned to love her, it seems like, or she grew to love her because why you checking on somebody you don't give a fuck about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my point. I'll see y'all in a little while.
Okay,
In
but
the
I also
chat.
I wanted to say something to the point where Shakimi got up there and was questioning Lolo and then telling her that she was when she did a panel tour, she did no more of a panel tour than what he did. So I don't understand why that there were so many stipulations put on Lolo where there's no stipulations for anyone else.
And I wanted the question answered about why were they accusing Lolo of taking pictures, and all of them people had their phones in their hands on that party bus, and they it was the party bus where they said Lolo was taking pictures of everybody. Well, why would that be a big thing? And we saw the picture she took of herself on the party bus, but we also saw all these phones in everyone else's camera. They wanted to like really pile on Lolo, and they had no proof that Lolo took pictures of other people in the party bus. I thought she was going to come out with pictures that it was revealed that Lolo took this picture, and you see, no, nothing.
Yeah, it just seemed like, they wanted to blame people for who kind of not made the trip look so great. And instead of kind of taking some ownership of that themselves, they grabbed that honest row in Lolo. And that was the oddest thing. But even more odd than that is Lolo taking it. It's like, girl, they're not the sponsor. Ness is not the sponsor. Shakim is not the sponsor. Please go ahead and tell them to kiss your ass.
Okay, now this person kept on saying this person has been dropping breadcrumbs and saying she's throwing you guys off by saying the sponsor is a female. It's actually a male. He actually is married to a thousandaire, and now she finally has come out and said, "I can't wait when y'all find out it's MBK. He did the same thing in the black sector." So there's one. There's one theory. What do you guys think about that as a theory?
I don't know. I really don't care who the sponsor is, actually. I'm just glad that the sponsor actually took care of Lolo the way that they were supposed to. She
Toby?
seemed to.
That's
It's
that's
me.
deflection.
Hey, Toby.
Good morning, y'all.
I feel like they took care of her. They checked on her and made sure that she was okay and that she was having a good time. So I the sponsor did what they were supposed to do in my eyes.
Right. And it's I don't have anything against Lolo. It's just like Lolo, quit letting them do you like that. And I'm just gonna say, I have to say what I see. I have to say what I see. But Lolo, don't let them do you like this, like girl.
Well,
Whatever.
dear Mr. or Mrs. Sponsor, please get Ness up off Lolo. Letting Lolo know that she's free of Ness and that you will still sponsor her for the next thing. And Ness is not going to stop you. And please tell Ness to leave Lolo alone, or you ain't going to send her to Japan or London or wherever it is.
Oh, shut up, Truza. Shut up, Cruiser. You know she ain't going
Oh,
to no.
and while I'm out there, and since Ronnie Q going to get me on my vacations, you don't have to worry about any of these things that y'all have seen on last night. Please join me in St. James.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please join me in St. James to Los Angeles on the Navigator of the Seas 4-day cruise, going to
Girl,
Catalina and another part of Mexico of which I can't pronounce. Thank you, Ronnie Q.
girl, when you said leaving from Los Angeles, I was like, she trying to hook me in.
Mm-hmm.
I had you in mind when I said Los Angeles.
And after I heard how Detroit 313 enjoyed, and I saw his room, I was like, oh my God. Oh my! What type of ship is it that you? Is it one of these real nice ships as well?
It is. It's in the same class as
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Your phone ringing.
I'm gonna go on mute because you can hear the music.
Oh, okay. Miss Cruiser.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
I'm
Miss.
back. I think I'm back.
Oh, you back?
Can you hear
You
me?
back?
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's in the same class as the one that y'all seen Beefing 313 on.
Oh, that.
So it'd be the same, and then the ones I went live on with the gallery and um, if you want that room, you can get that room.
Okay.
It's available.
When I'm a, expect to hear from me.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Miss Toby.
Hello, how y'all doing?
I'm doing good. Did
Why
you watch that?
why I'm at the part now when she started talking about I watched it a little bit off and on, but last night you couldn't read ball back, so I said fuck it and I went over to Lemons. But I'm at the part now when she's a little bit talking about Roe, and then she was starting to talk about she started talking about Roe and his breath. And then I saw that she started talking about Lolo because I was going back and forth. Why y'all on here trying to sound like y'all feel sorry for Lolo? I don't feel sorry for Lolo. I love it.
Where did you get feeling sorry from the situation? Just saying that they said that they wouldn't let folks talk to them that way. That is not feeling sorry.
I don't have anything against her, but I'm gonna
I mean,
call her on what she's doing. She's talking out of both sides of her mouth, and I don't want it to sound like I'm beating up on her, but I'm just saying what she's actually doing. But I don't have anything against her. That is my point. I'm trying to be fair. I'm calling it down straight down the whatever. But I don't really have anything against her, but she needs to stand up for herself, and she needs to put them in their places, and she needs to quit. I would not. I don't know. I'm not going to say what she needs to do. I would not be so bothered to. I think she likes the attention of being on their panels and all of this type of stuff, and I wouldn't do it.
I keep reminding myself not to feel bad for her because it's choice. That woman is 1 year from my age. She's either 1 year older than me or haven't even or about to be 54, one or the other. And I mean, she's grown enough. Huh?
You old?
Who old? I'm 54. If you consider that old, that's me.
We some youngins up here, girl. Keep that to yourself. Go ahead.
I actually thought me and Toby was the baby. I'm teasing. Listen, so she should know how to people treat you. You teach people how to treat you. And so I have to keep reminding myself that she's taking it. I just can't stand to see her taking it. But somebody just made me think of something. Maybe she's doing it because of the attention she gets from it. And she's playing them because it really do make Ness look bad to continue talking to her like that. It's not a good look on Ness.
Yeah, and everybody wants to have fun, but there is some reasonable fun, age appropriate fun that Lolo can participate in and really have a good time. So I don't think it's good for her to worry about these people. I think it's really a good time for her to get into herself, get into what she likes, because all of the rest of the year, if what she say is true, she has to be concentrate on the care of her mother. So she really needs to hone in on what she enjoys. See, all this drinking and going out on a party bus to club to club to club, her body can't even endure
But
that.
I don't think she knows what she likes. Actually, she really gave me lost puppy syndrome out there. Like it's been so long since she's actually been out to enjoy herself. I don't think she know what she enjoys.
I can understand that. I remember when I was turning 40, my sister said, "What do you want to do for your 40th birthday?" I couldn't tell them because I didn't know what I had kind of been married and taking care of children and taking care of husband. I didn't know what I like, so I can get that, and you have to kind of try things and okay, I won't do that no more. I don't like that.
Right.
I've been through that through my travels and different events and stuff. So, but hopefully this will give her a good clue.
Yeah, it's
Right.
time to,
Well, maybe
I
I'm
go
coming
ahead.
across as a bitch and frustrated because how many times people said that? Why you let them talk to you like that, Lolo? You shouldn't let them talk to you like that, Lolo. Why you do that, Lolo? You shouldn't. And it's at the point like I'm sick of hearing this shit. You keep letting them talk to you like that. Fuck it. Like I said, you like it, I love it. I'm not gonna keep telling the grown ass woman stop having these people talk to you any kind of way. People that's young enough they could literally be her children. Um, any type of way. So maybe that's why I sound like I'm a little bit frustrated, and I say y'all sound like you
Well,
feel sorry
I'm
for
not
Lola.
going to judge that one because I don't know her whole story. I do know part of her story, and the part that I do know of her story, I'm not going to fault her for not knowing what she wants. I don't think she's ever been anywhere to, never been in the place to know what she wanted. It was always she accepted what was given to her, and I think that's where she is now. But maybe if y'all keep saying it enough to her, maybe she'll start speaking up for herself without trying to appease everybody because you can't please everybody.
Now, no, I was just about to say something, and I don't know
Okay,
her story. I've heard
let me get
rumors
off.
of her
Let me get off the
story. I
camera.
didn't. No, don't get off because all people are different. You have people who have walked in their
Because
independence
I don't
all of
want
their
that. I'm
life.
saying that's
No,
somebody.
you're
I
not.
don't be like to think.
No, you
No,
have.
no,
I
you're
have
not.
information that you don't have, Toby. That's not. It's nothing on you. It's
No,
just
it's not
because
on
I know
you.
that. Huh? It doesn't make you look bad. You going from what most people going from what they see. They don't know
Yeah.
anything
And,
deeper.
and a lot more people, I think, agree with you, Toby, than you think, because people always. Now, I'm gonna get hit with a few DMs after this live saying, "Why you think she's so innocent? Why you think Lolo so innocent?" So there's a lot more people agree than you think concerning
And
this.
then it's a lot of people who like, oh, y'all, Lolo ain't that innocent. Lolo do her shit. Y'all act like y'all don't remember when Lolo did this. Y'all act like y'all don't remember when Lolo did that. So it's all around the gamut of attitudes
Right.
around Lolo. So you have the right to have your ideas. It's only based upon what is presented to you. And what is presented to you does not look good. Listen. Okay. So you're okay.
Well,
So
see, I
you're
didn't
okay.
know.
Go ahead.
I didn't know that the sponsor. I didn't know that the sponsor was calling her as much as y'all said. I didn't even know that part. So that's interesting that the sponsor was calling her. But it seemed like the sponsor was more or less calling her just to check on her, just to see how she was doing.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Rebel.
Knock, knock, I'm here.
Good morning.
Hey,
Look at him; he's surrounded by his wives.
yes, I'm a harem. Have a harem.
Oh,
Hey,
Rebel,
all right.
Everybody's saying that you put mascara on your beard. Can you let us know that? Because that's what I've been reading in the streets. I don't know nothing about it, but that's what everybody's
Let
talking
me
about.
tell you, let me tell you the hypocrisy. A person
Okay, go
wearing a
ahead.
wig, a person wearing a wig or weave can't tell me about my beard. Now, do I darken my beard? Yes, I darken certain. I have a patchy beard in certain areas. My hair grows very fast, but it's not as full as I wanted. Most barbershops, a lot of husbands and uncles, brothers get their beards accented. I get my beard
Yeah,
accented. That's
right.
it.
Is it
That's it.
Beijing? Your phone.
No. I don't like dye. I don't like dye on my beard because dye is too messy. So
So you
what
use
I will
the
use.
Your phone.
or the fire.
Okay, hold on.
Your
Your
phone
phone.
is kind of crackly too.
Okay,
It's a
how is it
shampoo
now?
now
Look,
that you can use for to
How
darken.
is it?
Say something else.
Hello.
It's still crunchy.
Okay, I'm gonna go off and come back on.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
I didn't
mean,
mean to cut
Whoa,
across y'all. But
it's
everybody's been that's the hot
shut
shit
up,
on the
Jamal.
streets right now.
but if they don't know men that use
Okay.
Beijing or use the hair fibers or the colored spray, they haven't been to a barber shop or a hair salon in years.
Shoot, they use the little spray to fill in the thin parts of the line and everything on damn near every fucking haircut for black men nowadays. So it's
Even
like,
for the young boys, they
yeah.
bring their hairline down a little bit lower with that
Mhm.
whatever that black stuff is. I've been in a barbershop. I said, "What the heck is going on
That
here?"
they spray in the can out of the can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I'm back.
hey,
How's that?
Oh,
hello,
that sounds better.
hello.
That sounds
Well, and
better.
let me tell you, as a sitting in the barber shop, ladies, when you're sitting in the barber shop, those barbers do that to everybody's beard for the most part. They get there, and men are not gonna say it because they look at it as putting mascara or something on, so they're
That's
not gonna.
true. They do not. When I get mine lined up, they
Well,
do not be.
yes, I do
They
do
don't
that,
be.
but
They don't be spraying nothing on my bed. They just line me up because mine's coming full.
see, you know what?
Yeah, him in your phone.
But let me tell you, that's how you grabbed me. Listen, this is the thing. The thing about well, I know y'all heard you guys talking about Lolo. People cultivate how others treat them. And Lolo, I've known Lolo for years. Lolo was a housewife. She came from, and she said this, she was in an abusive situation before. So her mind, she's not a confrontational person. She doesn't like confrontation. So what she does is she sometimes retreats. When someone is in her face, Lolo becomes smaller. I see that, and it was irritating to me because I was like, damn, stand up for yourself. Stop being a pushover. Stop letting people walk
Excuse
over
me,
you.
Rebel.
Yeah.
Rebel. I thought at one point in time she said that she owned beauty salons. So how was she a housewife? Wife?
I thought you
Uh,
said she did. Yeah, I didn't hear she say that she owned a salon.
because the thing was, she had a husband that was, she played a traditional wife, an old school wife, and the husband was abusive. And I think when people have been in situations like that, it's easy for them to go back into that mindset when they deal with people that have stronger personalities than they have. And we can say all we want. You know, you have children you may have a daughter that bring a trifling dude home. The more you talk about that dude, the more she's going to run to his arms. So the best bet is to stand back and let her decide when she's had enough. And that's how I look at it.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. So
she could have been at some point a house. I used to be a housewife. And some people say, "Well, how was your housewife?" You said you've been on your job for 18 years. I'm 54, but I was a stay-at-home mom for many years.
And when I say housewife, she played the role of my husband. You know, the husband was what he says goes, and he was abusive. And Lolo said that on a couple of occasions. But then when you get on in this sector, you deal with people that are very toxic. And sometimes you're drawn to what you know. And sometimes people are not aware that they're falling back into the same routine that they were in before.
I
So,
think there's a lot of broken people on here. It's a lot
yes,
of broken bitches. I swear. And if y'all broken bitches don't leave me alone, I ain't your mama. I'm not your friend. Let me be. I don't like you.
And you know what? It's interesting that you say that, Yaya, because when you're nice to people, they take that as a weakness. They take that as you're clout chasing, you're weak, you're trying to be their friend, you're trying to kiss. So then when you turn it and say, well, okay, well, let me give you what you like, and be mean to them. Then it's like, what's wrong with them? You know, you're right.
Yeah,
Folks out
you
here
walk
don't know
away
they
and
broken. They don't know what they want.
And some bitches you don't even speak on, and your name must taste like filet mignon on that bitch tongue. Because every time I turn around, she got it coming out her mouth.
And sometimes people just want to eat you up in both ways. But I think that, and another thing is, a lot of these people do have control. A lot of people have control issues, and they didn't have it when they were in high school. Maybe they didn't have it at home. They get on here and they find people. This is the only way you can explain Trump getting elected one time at least. So people want to be led sometimes, and they don't. I don't care how people treat them, and it may frustrate the hell out of us because I can meet someone and I hear you talking about an ex real bad. I will step away from you. Why the hell are you so occupied with talking about this ex so bad? You're toxic. I'm good. I see people that are drawn to that like moths to a flame, and they don't care.
What to a flame?
A moth.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a
You said
mouse.
A mouth. I'm laying down. A mouth to a flame. They're drawn to that, and they don't even realize how they're being treated because they've normalized being talked to them. They can accept being talked to any kind of way, being yelled at, being demeaned. It's not out of the ordinary for them. So coming on here, I'll be like, hold up, this lady is half your age. This guy could be your son, and you're letting him bark at you like that? Oh, I wish the hell I would. No one on here is better than me.
What you gonna do other than to cuss him out back or the norm? What else can you do? What you gonna do? Hit your computer? There's nothing else you can do. Most of these people that talk all that trash on here will not bust a great.
They won't in person at all. Energy totally different in person.
Yeah, because at some point, I want to fight you. All of this back and forth and cussing, and back and forth, and back and forth, back and forth. That's why I don't do it a whole lot, just a little bit. Because at some point, I want to fight. Let's just fuck that. Let's just fight.
And people who like to fight don't like to do all that talking. If
they
you
don't.
Do all that talking, you ain't gonna do nothing. I already know if you are an expert on all of this fight verbiage, you ain't gonna bust a grape. Because if you really about it, you ain't talking.
Right, and that's why I have to back away sometimes because I find myself in the city calling for you. William, come on out. Come on
baby,
out.
I just saw you took your slides off of your earrings. You was ready.
What you just said?
You said Rebel, you're referring to. I heard you say Rebel, you're referring to, and it cut off.
What did you say?
Were you referring to Shakemi in that regard? Talking to her any kind of way?
Shakemi got when he got on there, he was like, "Shut up!" He just started. What he tries to do, he reminds me of an uncle.
But let me tell you something. His energy was totally different yesterday when he was on Broadway's panel. When he's over in that sector, his energy is not the same as it is.
And he's a meek, mild little boy over there. He's very respectful to those gentlemen over there. It's amazing to me how he get over here and he feels like he can talk and everybody is a bitch and all of that. I don't like it.
But what woman? This is the thing. What woman supports that? It's just I've never saw so many mindless people acting like a bunch of lemmings. And the thing is, you're sitting up here and you're letting him. He'll just shut up. It's like when he get loud. He reminds me of an uncle I have that used to be abusive to women. And when he would jump on his girlfriends, I used to like most of his girlfriends, and they'll come to me and say, "Well, he put his hands on me." I said, "Do you like those whoopings?" Because let me tell you, you have allowed, and what you need to do is pick something up. That's my uncle. Pick something up and bust his upside the head with it, because he shouldn't be putting his hands up on you. And
I don't see him even doing it to a woman. I don't think that he.
I don't think he like women like that because they don't have penises.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. He's not over here doing it for no reason. It has not gotten to this point for no reason, because he has been profiled and given the access to do that. The same bad actors who always profile and give the same bad actors the access to talk to people in the beef sector in this way. You know, you look at the content of these people who promote these.
You got to echo,
Why am
Rebel.
I echoing?
It's Rebel. It's his thing move. It's Rebel got to echo.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So why are these people are always promoting these type of actors in the beef sector? So you got to understand, Uppity, how she had been profiled and all of this type of stuff. You know, it's the same. These same types of people are thrust upon the beef sector by the same type of characters. In look at the character of these people. All right, who else?
Well, his character need to put some deodorant on.
Now listen, Robert, how is it that Ness? The only complaint that Ness had was about what's that little boy? Rat turd hair.
On his row.
On his row. The only complaint that she's had was that on his row breath stank, but miraculously she had no complaints about Shikimi. But I think you were the first one who was honest and said something about that stench, and then other people finally started talking about it.
But see, I still now going back to that. Rebel was the first person I heard say it. The second person I heard say it was Lolo. But then I saw the picture of Lolo and him all hugged up. I'm not hugging up on no stank nigga. So I don't know what to believe.
Lola was going into that passive role again. She didn't want to upset anyone, and she was like, just like Rose said, Rose was like, he smelled like Vegas. What the hell does Vegas smell like? When you say he smelled like Vegas, Rose, just say it. He smelled like outside and he hadn't bathed in the sun. Stop saying he smelled like Vegas. Now, when Rose got pissed off at him, Rose said, you dirty MF and you dirty, you stanky. Wait, hold up. Now he's stanky and dirty because you pissed off? No. He was funky when I met him. He was funky when I left him. There was nothing that's changed. I thought I was smelling somebody making some damn chitlins. So I stayed away. When him and Roman took the picture with everyone else, I didn't take the picture because I didn't want to smell him. So I stayed to the side. My energy stayed the same. I don't like you as a person, but this is Nessa's trip. So I'm not going to engage with you and just in conversation. And it's fake. I don't do that fake stuff. I don't like you. I don't like you. When I meet you, I still don't like you. So you can do what you're doing. I know how I was raised. I'm not going to come up here and make a scene and act a damn fool. Long as you keep it cool, I'll keep it cool. And that's how we conducted ourselves.
Well, somebody said he had the same underwear on the whole time, so I don't know.
Oh God! Oh, that is.
He said he didn't bathe in 2 days. Also, Saturday or Sunday, he said he didn't bathe, and I heard several people say that.
Remember, he said he went in the pool. I think he was using the pool as his bathing.
That chlorine didn't kill everything, obviously, because he's still walking around.
Oh, that's disgusting. And let's not forget, he extended his trip as well. So them draws got.
He didn't extend his damn trip. He had nowhere to get home.
He was forced into that, right?
That ain't extending your. That's called being stranded. That's not extending your trip, Lonnie Q.
He tried a little homelessness out there as well. So
Okay, but Rebel, you said
your sound went out, Toby.
Miss Toby, we can't hear you. Pam, you still awake?
She awake. She typing in the chat.
And And it's just the mindset, Ronnie
Yeah,
Q.
I'm still here. I'm listening. I can't talk about Lolo because I don't watch. So
It's just the mindset of you're coming somewhere and you don't know what the club's dress codes are, and you have basketball shorts that have stains on them. You have a shirt. You have no deodorant on. You have slides with socks on. Slides with socks on, like you just got out of doing a hard time somewhere in some jailhouse. What the hell are you thinking? It's just his mental.
Hello.
The elevator doesn't go to the top
hello,
floor.
Hey, Auntie Donna.
Auntie Donna.
Hey,
Hi. Hi. My apologies. I just wanted her to hear my voice to know it's me. Continue on, my sweet rebel. Good morning, everybody else. Go ahead, rebel. Do your thing. Do your big one,
Good
baby.
morning, Auntie Donna. Ronnie, can
but
you
y'all,
know
he
what's
was just.
wrong? What he said, somebody said in the chat it was 4 days of funk.
Oh,
Vegas is bringing out the stankiness in us. Why are we going on vacations? No, we're not washing our ass. We saw how Vegas Gate 1 went. We already know
You got
that.
to echo again, Rebel. You got to echo again,
I was
Rebel.
I was okay.
There you
Go
go. It's
ahead,
gone.
Rebel. Oh, he put himself back on mute. Yeah, Rebel, just come off when you
Beans and cornbread. Don't make me take my earrings off and put my Vaseline on my face. I done told you, Rebel's wife quota has been met. Y'all doing too much. You and Miss LA, y'all doing too much.
You know? But y'all, let me tell you, this man, he was like a little court jester, because he said, he started trying to talk like in a southern twang to me, like trying to be funny. And I said, "What are you portraying today?" And little Gordon gnome, and he shut the hell up. And I just looked at him as like, he didn't get a haircut. He looked like he didn't wash his face. You know how you tell your kids, go get those boogers out your eyes. Go get those. It was like he just looked unclean. And you know what? There are some gay men that
Can
like
I
what
ask you something? Excuse
he's
me.
what we call, yeah, but I was he's what we call DDT. We call him Dirty Dick Trade. There are some
Oh
people
my
that like
God.
Dirty Dick Trade. I'm
Oh
not
my.
I'm not a fan of that. But what do you want to
Damn.
ask
Where
me?
my damn, I got nervous and I forgot when you said that. Okay, this is what I want to ask you. And hello, Ronnie Q, Grand Rising,
Grand
and
Rising.
everyone on the panel and in the chat. Rebel. Now, it's rumored that now we do know he's a troll from the Umar sector. He came, him and Cole, and told everybody what they were about to do, and he's doing it. Some people fell for it. Some people, like myself, is still watching other ducks fall for it. Anyway, but they say that he is totally did all of that under deep trolling. You were there, so I want to ask you: do you think he was deep trolling, or did he pull catch a lick off everybody? Because it was rumored that he only paid for one room and he was gonna pay for a room every night. Or did homeboy was slick enough to say, I'm gonna pay for one night and I'm gonna sleep off the rest of them the rest of the trip? You were
That's
there. Can
exactly
you
what he
tell
did.
me? Come on,
That's
babe. Come on,
exactly what he
yeah. We know the game. We know the game.
I
Come
think he
on,
slept
Rebel.
off of other people. He doesn't have much. The man is a
So
drifter.
it's not trolling. It's real.
Ronnie Q.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real. He wanted to, like Ness said, he slept in her room a couple of nights. You got put
Ronnie
out of your
Q. It's
room.
totally in the back.
You got put out of your hotel, you dumb ape. Just he is a person that relies on. He goes where the wind blows. He's like a tumbleweed. Whatever opportunity, he's like a cat. You feed him, he'll keep coming back. He doesn't go away. And he was there that one time. Didn't get on the party bus, and that was my whole exposure to him. I didn't see him any other time while I was there.
Now my next question
The
is,
person eating, I know. I maybe some people are hearing things that just, I don't know. Maybe they're hearing people in their head, but it's not coming from me. Never.
Rebel, because you were there.
Oh, and thank you.
Oh, hi, Miss Toby. Um, uh, so my next question is, do you think some of the other people are not saying that he stink because they don't want people to know that they sat around a funky how they say it, Vegas funky smelling person for
They
days.
just wait
Is
till
that the reason
they wait
why they don't want to admit
Wait a
that he
minute.
stinks? Because
And
they
let
don't
me
want to be
ask.
looked at.
Let
Excuse
me
me?
ask something. Let me after you get done, I want to add something to that. Go ahead. And they don't want to be looked
Oh,
at
I'm
as
finished. I'm finished, babe. That
they
was just my
don't,
question.
but they don't want to be looked at how.
They don't want to be looked at. That they don't want to. What I'm asking is, do you think they don't want to admit that he stinks because they don't want the radar put on them that they sat around a funky, stinky person for days in small places, like in the room, or when they was in the lifts? Imagine being in the lifts with that hitting you. I can't be around nobody stinking. I don't care.
Okay, let me.
Whether I like you or not, I'm gonna let you know. I'll put you to the side. You ain't got to embarrass me. I'm like, homeboy, I know you got a little situation or whatever, but can you go on in that bathroom and take a little whole bath or something? They could have done that.
No, no, no. When you funky and it's 100-degree weather, it ain't no such damn thing as a whole bath. You sit down and sit your ass down in that tub. A shower.
I know, but they couldn't get him in the shower or tub, but like kind of like to hit the important spots under his arm and his
Every
balls and
spot is
stuff.
important when your ass been sitting at the
Yeah, on the 100, you're right. In that weather.
5 days of funk.
Let me say
5
something.
days of funk.
Daya, I could tell that you really miss being a panel hoe girl.
I told y'all I've been waiting. I told y'all.
Cause goddamn,
I've been waiting. Girl, this is my job. Don't try to come for me, Toby. Don't be trying it.
but let me
tell you.
Can I just say real quick what I wanted to say? Cause I can't. I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
Get it out, Daya.
Go ahead.
When Rebel said that he felt like, huh? When Rebel said he felt like Lolo didn't say anything because she was being passive aggressive when she took the picture with Shaquem. No, I take it as being phony because when she was on Lemon's panel, she put in a bad chat. Are you going to basically say anything about him being funky?
No, he's not. Now this is what I want to talk about. Auntie Donna started it up. You don't want to act like you sat around someone's funky. Lemon was the one when they first asked about his smell. What did Lemon say? Well, they asked him, did he smell him being funky? Well,
He said no because he's taller, but I go on mute.
Auntie Donna.
He also is going to share his pants with him, and he's 6'3" and he's 5'4".
Auntie Rebel. Wait a minute.
She said Auntie Rebel.
Yeah, since I said Auntie Donna, I said Auntie Rebel. I was being facetious. Listen, what Lemon said was,
but Rebel didn't get mad.
Auntie Squirrel. Okay, what Lemon said was he gave him plenty of cologne. I gave him a lot of cologne. So it doesn't even make sense when someone asks you if somebody's funky that your answer is I gave them a lot of cologne. So
and everybody knows cologne and funk don't mix. And come on now, they was trying to kill somebody.
That tells me that you are used to doing that to your own funky ass. So funk, what they say, are you nose blind? That commercial, are you nose blind? You go in your house and you don't smell the garbage in your house and shit because your nose is blind to the funk in your own house. Are these motherfuckers nose blind? Could that be what it is? Okay,
I mean that's a possibility, but I remember when the little peanut head said, I'm small. I'm so small I could go in the pool and put water on me and I will be clean. Who says that shit? Nigga, I'm in the fucking shower or the bathtub. What does that have to do with anything? So you
Where's the soap?
Huh?
Yeah.
Where's the soap?
So you just admitted to us, what, nigga, that you ain't hop in the shower or the tub. You justify hopping in the pool that's washing your ass?
Just straight chlorine. Just I guess they like fuck the soap, but shit, they got chlorine in here. That's close to bleach.
You know how many people piss in them pools.
Wait a minute. Yeah, and so Shaquem had his old muddy asshole in the pool and shit, unclean, old funky nuts up in the pool, just
Oh
unbathed.
my.
So wait a
Thanks a
minute.
lot, Ronnie Q.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a
Funky
minute.
nut.
So you think about this, and then let's let our mind travel to somewhere in Atlanta, to a pool house where Jay Dunn meets a clear woman at the pool and spreads her legs, and that clear woman goes down and does the unmentionable to her body parts. Can you imagine? See, you got to understand what goes on in pose. And ooh, now this Jay Dunn is at the pool, and you see what goes on in pools, and you spreading your unmentionables to be ravish. It's just crazy. People are nuts. I tell you, King Coels, yes, nuts. Okay, I'm done.
I'm nervous. I was, oh goodness. Somebody say something, please.
Somebody change the topic.
What
I
can
know,
you
right?
say?
Well, I got
Jump back into the bushes, baby. I couldn't add to it.
I think the funky nuts really
I
got me
need
on
Paul
there.
Ready to do a song for Shakim with the record 5 minutes of funk and change the words to 5 days of funk. You remember that song, Ronnie? Dun, dun,
I
dun,
love
dun,
5 minutes of fun.
Duncan,
dun,
can we go
dun,
jingle?
dun. 5 days of funk. I would love to see that, Paul Ready. Thank you very much in advance.
That
Well,
song got you on there for at least 15 minutes because they played the song about 3 times. They looped it around. 5 minutes of fun.
now this morning. I don't know why, 'cause I don't care for the gentleman, and it's funny that Rebel called him a gesture because I've been calling him a gesture. Go back to some of my old videos, but I thought when I was thinking about it this morning, because I couldn't wait for Ronnie Q to come on, and Ronnie Q gave it to us. He was like, "I can't give you much because ain't much for me to tell you," and I understand that because I was there too. But I left when when Shakimi hits the piano because see, I leave. I ain't got time. And but he now when he starts saying drop down B, in my mind it's gonna register for him to drop down funky must, drop down funky must. You got to go. Now I'm going to hear funky for you, Muskie, dropping down, brother, my Lord, today. Well, he wanted to do this, so I guess, So I guess Honest Roll breath stank more than Shakimi.
But she said his breath was hot. So it was almost like, wait, is his breath funky? Because I didn't smell his breath. But when she
Some people that it could be liquor, it could be what you eat, it
yeah,
could be hot, yeah, it could be several things.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could it be confirmation? Wait a minute. Are we missing the real tea? We could be
I know
missing.
where you're going, Rodney Q, with this.
We could be missing the real tea. Could that be confirmation that
Stop it,
Honest Road
Monica.
that Honest Road gave Shakimi some sloppy
Oh my,
topping?
Oh my
oh my
God.
God.
Oh my God! No! Oh, where
The
my blunt
visual
at? Jesus!
alone. No,
King,
ma'am.
I gotta light my stuff now. I'm shaking and shit. Where my lighter?
I'm gonna just say
But
this.
I thought he was a bottom too. How
Y'all are
can two bottoms
messy.
be down? How
Y'all
can two bottoms?
messy.
Rebel, is that a thing? Two bottoms? One of them got to be verse. Maybe
I'm sorry.
Shakim is verse.
I don't know what the hell he is, but let me tell you, whatever it is, I want to get one of it.
You don't want none of it? You pass?
And you know the thing with Ro, when Ro came up to me and he was like, "So Rebel, tell me about that snooch." I was like, "Wait, what the hell?" And it was so funny because I think Ro is kind of socially awkward. And I am one of those people. If my friends will tell you I'm a straight shooter, so when a person play with me, I'll play with them for a minute, but I know the direction they're coming from. And I was like, "Bro, what are you trying to do? You trying to talk yourself up on some damn snooch? What you doing?" And he just burst out laughing because he was just. And when Ness said he asked her something so many times, Real do that because he asked me like about 6 times. So did you feed your snooch? What about that snooch? And I didn't say. I thought it was funny, but I know that when Ness said that was true, that he probably kept asking something over and over again. But
What about Robert? What about the personal space thing? Because the way she was sounding like was like he was someone in her personal space, like too close for comfort.
well, yeah, I think Ro is one of those people that he will be close up on you because he was sitting right next to me, like kind of staring in my face. And I was like, okay.
Okay, but
Yes,
y'all don't
it
think
is.
you can
Now
say
I'm a
something
hitter. I'm a hitter. You know how when you sit next to somebody and you slap their leg or say,
No, but
I'm a t-
that won't work for me, Aunt
I'm a,
Donna, because I might end up hitting you back and tell you,
I
please
know.
stop hitting
I don't
me.
mind. I know. It's happened already. You think ain't nobody already done it to
Auntie
me? And
Donna, let me
I
tell
just
you,
hold my hands together, but I just can't help it. I'll be like, oh, girl. But not
it
hitting
was
you hard or nothing like that, but just touching you like, girl, like,
And see,
this
and
is
if it was
Auntie Donna,
uncomfortable,
this girl kept
but
hitting
my
me in
thing
my
yeah,
is,
shoulder,
yeah.
and I
I've
told her
had
to
my
people.
stop.
Yeah, I've had people to tell me that, and I've had to, but I'm just, saying for real.
She
If
ain't
I'm
stop
comfortable with a
Auntie
person
Donna.
in
I
my
snatched
family,
her ponytail
you,
off her head, and I
I
ran
don't
around
have
the
a
whole bar.
ponytail wig.
And
You gonna
I'll
snatch
snatch it off and run
you
around the bar. I damn sure will.
my ponytail wig?
If you hit
I
me,
know Miss
if I
Cruiser.
see
I
something
know
hit me, don't
it's a personality
No,
thing, but
you
my thing
not.
is, I'm the type of person. If someone is up close to me like that, I'll tell
I never
people,
wore a
"Yo, you in my
ponytail wig.
personal space. Can you back up?" So I
Right.
don't even understand. Like, why didn't y'all just tell him that? I would have told Ro, like, you in my personal space, no harm, no foul, but back
Hmm.
up. I want my own personal
Yeah.
space. I don't play that.
Right. It wouldn't
y'all
have.
don't
I
think
Yeah, I
it
think it
don't
would
would have
have
like
went
people
because
better.
he's
touching
so
me. I don't
soft
like them in
spoken
my
though?
space and my space. Yeah, there's a little social awkwardness that I do have. I don't like people real close up on me, and I don't like
Yeah,
nobody touching me, talking, and they'd be like touching your shoulders.
yeah.
Don't touch me, and don't get too close. I do not
But
like
I would
that.
have
That
said
fucking
that, but yeah, I still would have said it nicely to Rose because Rose seemed like the type of person if you would have said it a certain way, he might be like, "Oh my God," so offended. So I would have been like, "No, no, just back up a little bit, give me a little bit of space, Rose." You know what I'm saying? So I think that might have been a problem. He might have been like too close for comfort because I think Kimmy said that too, that he was in his somewhat personal space.
Who said that?
Shakemi,
He would want somebody in his personal space as funky as he
well,
is.
I'm just going by what he said that Rose was somewhat
You
close,
nothing to come out your boy's mouth.
and then that said it too. So
Isn't it a song talking about when the phone hit the fan?
When the funk hits the fan.
hit the fan. We've
I think
got a
that was
jam.
it was on a
Mhm.
TV show. Either
Oh,
Martin
okay.
or it was one of
Oh,
them.
Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
Steve Harvey.
Okay. Mm-mm.
I don't think so, Eva Cruiser. I just think
yeah,
he
I mean,
talks. I think he talks really
Yeah,
low,
right.
so he has a tendency to come up closer. I don't see him just being
No, but let's get back to you snatching my ponytail off. I don't wear
girl.
ponytails like that, but I have wore some things, but not that.
Okay.
But you wouldn't do that to
Okay.
me, real quick. You wouldn't do that to me because I'm not saying I'm hitting somebody and constantly hit them like if, just when you would like say
He
one
was
good mark about.
drinking, and it was her
Yeah,
personality.
yeah,
It was her
you wouldn't snap,
personality, but I kept
but
telling her,
no.
I got
Oh,
lupus, girl. Stop beating on me.
oh, you
That
talking
shit
about something that
hurt.
happened? My apology. I thought you said if it was me and you would have snatched my
I
ponytail
know
out
I
my
snatched
head.
hers
My
off, and
apology.
I will snatch yours off too, Auntie Donna. I'm snatching.
No, you wouldn't, because you would only told me one time not to do it, and I wouldn't have done it again. No, no, ma'am. I get the message. I don't need nobody doing nothing to me. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah,
So y'all.
oh,
So
disgusting
one
eating.
second. One second. One second. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all saying that y'all okay, so why couldn't they just offer him a
I thought
mint
that.
or a piece of gum? Some
Especially since Shakim said that they gave him toothpaste, toothbrushes, and all of that stuff.
well, he didn't come with that. I mean, he was traveling.
He
He
said
never
he
came.
lost his luggage.
But then I heard somebody say they saw him get on a plane with a backpack. What luggage is he talking about? I don't know, y'all, because I don't watch the young man, the little dwarf. So this
Ronnie
is just
Q.
something I heard.
Ronnie
Look at this
Q.
shit.
Ronnie
acting
Q.
like y'all
Ronnie
acting like
Look at
he
Q.
this shit.
wouldn't
Look at
understood
this
that.
shit.
So y'all acting like he wouldn't have understood if he
Look at
y'all
this shit.
asked him.
I fucking hate her. I hate her so much right now.
Oh my God, this shit is quiet.
She is so
Oh my,
happy. She is so
she is
happy.
so messy. Oh my God.
He won't cuss you out, Ronnie Q.
That's not
Again.
him. That's just not
Right.
him.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, that's right.
He did
That is
cuss
not
you out
him.
one time.
That is
You
not.
out again, Ronnie Q.
He cussed me out again. Well, the first time he cussed me out, he did it for no reason. At least he'll have a reason. I mean, gosh.
But
I
it was
mean,
funny, y'all, because old white guy said, Coolio. He said, hey, Coolio, dude, what's up? And girl said, hey, what's up?
Mm-mm.
I just was on the side. It was let me tell you, Ro is a sweetheart, but yes, I think he just doesn't. When he talks to people, he does speak at a lower volume, and he gets close up. But he wasn't so close that he was like in my ear. But he was close. And I am one of those people as well. I'm a hugger. I'll meet people, but I don't want a person just up on me, just kind of smothering me, because I come from a big family. So I've always liked my personal space, but I didn't feel he was pushing it. So for me, I didn't get the vibe that he was doing. He was just too close, but he does get rather close. Let me say that.
But
I know how to too.
what your close might not be I mean, what you're rather close might not be rather close to somebody, to other people might be too close for them. You understand what I'm saying?
I just think when anybody invades your private space, then you just tell them to back up a little.
I mean, yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have said, bro, can you just back up a little bit?
and don't
That's
you
what I
hate
would have
when you
said.
don't you hate when you back up and then they just come right in closer on you? Yes.
You step back, they step up.
Yes, I hate that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Mm-mm.
Stop it.
What
Okay,
else
so
going on, Ronnie Q? What else was on your topics,
uh,
baby?
I had nothing because on this road is timeless. I want him to find a good tribe of friends.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Well, can
Um,
I ask you a question? Because I didn't see all the Nessa's live. Why did she state that Lolo and Ro were the fake people on the trip?
I didn't see the beginning of it because she had it where you couldn't red ball it, and I
Right,
didn't.
right.
Yeah, Toto. Oh yeah, so I don't know. Does anybody know?
I don't.
Unfortunately, I really can't answer that either. I watched the beginning, but I still can't answer her question. To be
I
honest
ain't
with
watching that one bit. Mm-mm.
I watched
Because
up until Shakimi came on, and then I left.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I was at
watched
the point.
he
I
go
was
ahead.
at the point when she said that she was calling the sponsors a lot. The sponsor had a lot to deal with someone being sick and someone had died in the family. So I'm on that part right now.
I couldn't believe she said that part. I was like,
yeah,
and
and
Does
then she
anybody
gave those
know?
details.
the
Yeah.
child being in the hospital, and I'm like, girl, why are you telling all of that about the sponsor just because you found out the
Oh,
sponsor
damn. I think I know who the
007
sponsor
died?
is. I just thought about that. Oh,
What?
Put it in the back chat. We won't say nothing.
And
Yeah, that part I just picked that up too.
really
Yeah.
really put out too much information. If the sponsor is truly
How
somebody
long
who
y'all think it's gonna be before one of them tell who it is?
I say by the end, what's today? Wednesday. Let's give it surely before Sunday. We won't
Sunday.
I
get
was
through
gonna say
the
about
Okay.
weekend.
4 days.
We
You
will
said
Mm-hmm.
4
not get through
days.
the weekend.
Yes,
What you say,
ma'am.
Rebel? How many days? How
Listen,
long?
I say about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Depending when match day comes and somebody wants to say they feel like they're being lied on, they'll say no because this is who the sponsor is. Since y'all spilling this tea, I'm gonna spill.
I think 2 weeks is too long. I'm gonna go with the other ladies.
What about your
Within this week,
friend?
yeah, they itching to tell who you is, sponsor whoever you is. They ready. Hmm.
Now, okay.
Thank you
So
though for all this entertainment. I mean,
so
whatever you call it.
somebody in the chat was also talking about talent. So they were writing some things about about talent in there, and they were saying talent, don't think you're safe, don't think they don't have that picture of you, don't think that they're bluffing about that picture that they have of you. So somebody was insinuating that Ness and them have a picture of talent. What do you guys think of that?
Well, I already heard what he looked like, 6'8", high yellow. Fuck him, pompous, pussy ass, bitch ass nigga. A
And
bum of shit.
intrinsic was the one to run out with her thirsty self, to want to run and tell what he looked like, give a description before anybody else. Like, yeah.
I could tell that's what he looked like. He's still a bum with no talent. Talentless should be his name.
I'm with you, Lolo. Lolo. I'm with you.
Lolo.
Yeah. The thing is, for someone to come
Ooh.
sunglasses on like you working for the FBI and all these, when they were talking about meeting talent, I was like, okay, I have no desire. Do you ever? No, I don't want to meet him. No, because Talon is one of those people that come over here and it's like he's saving the poor little black people from themselves. Let me show y'all. This is the way you're supposed to live. This is how you're supposed to eat. Let me teach these cavemen how to conduct themselves. Meanwhile, he's laughing at you. He's not laughing with you. And he thinks when he says people around you are less than, what do you think he thinks about you?
So
So
my whole
But
thing is, if we're less than, why are you here? Because
wait a
you're
minute.
less than. You're less
But
than in your real life. You come on here to pretend to be something that you're not. You
but
take
see
people to a speakeasy to get caviar. See,
but
y'all niggas have no class. No class at
see
all.
But see, he was over here the other day, and I forget who he was. A Cruiser. He was going at it with Cruiser, and I was like, well, talent. You got to think about it. I said, because you were supposed to be, the number one man in charge of how everything was going to go. And I said, and you came in and you let Ness of all people throw you off your game. She first made you move up your plans an hour early, and there's rumors that there's pictures out here of you. So moving up your meet and greet with them an hour early caused you to even change where you were taking them. I said, so do you think that moving it up an hour early didn't allow them to have somebody set up to get a picture of you? And then he also says something. Now he volunteered this. He said that there were two other people I also told him, and it was only supposed to have been Lemon and uh uh Ness. And I said, they got you to even add a third person. I said, so you are supposed to be the smartest of the smart. And look how these low lives, as you call them, got you all off of your game, all off tilted. And then he volunteered that there was no what should I call it? Powdered donuts done by beef sector people, he could assure. And I'm like, who said anything about powdered donuts? I said, well, we saw a picture of alleged powdered donuts on one person, and he was like, well, that's not a beef sector person. Talking about Shakimi, the alleged picture of the powdered donuts. And then he volunteered some more information that I found really curious. He said that there were two people who showed up about an hour before their meetup that knew them. So I'm not. I said, Talent, you mean to tell me your meetup with Lemon and Ness turned into 5 people milling around there, and you think your picture ain't around here? So that's all I got. I'm thinking, Yeah, you unblock hoe. So I'm thinking it could be a picture around here of him. What do you guys think?
I agree. There could be a picture, and
I could care less. I mean, he's a dusty just like him.
Can the only way they can have anything of him is that where they met him at? Because from what I heard, I hear back. Who is that?
That's Rebel.
Oh, I heard them say that once they met him, he just hit the wall and it went in like a door. So the only way that they would have anything of him is if they had somebody recording them as he walked up to them. If you understand what I'm saying. Are they clever enough to do that? I don't know. Because if it once that he got them in the place, nobody could record, but he had them put their set stuff on the table or whatever. And Ness, he let her do the recording or whatever, like the video, I mean the voice or whatever you could hear. And then they were saying, well, when you walked off, they got you walking off, or what? Somebody probably got a picture of you walking off. Or how important is a picture walking off? So if they got it, that's the only way they'll be able to get it, to have it.
Yeah, well, if you had two other people now, some people when he said that, some people were suspecting like, oh, that was the plug who came to meet them to get them straight. I don't know. But he offered that about the powdered donuts, and he offered the thing about the two extra people who came up to meet with them during the time of their event. So not with him, with them, with those three. So it doesn't seem like it seems like they really got him off of his, for him to, I said, you're the captain of industries, and these little street people got you off your game like that.
I thought it was odd. With the changing or whatever. Now I thought he would have been the type of guy would have been like, no, you ain't add nobody in. Either I see you two, or we can just cancel. I was kind of taken back that he accepted letting them to bring Intrinsic. I'm like, and you know her past? Wow, that's a real risk. He took a real risk.
Look at me. You almost got timed out. I had to catch myself and realize I wasn't in my own chat. You
Okay.
almost caught it, bro.
Okay. So Throwaway wants to know what did they say about the sponsors business? Ness is she said yes. Ness said that no Lolo has some nerves bothering the sponsor when she knows the sponsor has a sick child in the hospital, and I think she said a mother-in-law. It could be mother or mother-in-law who had just recently passed away. That's what she said. And I thought that was a lot of information to give out, just because she was mad that she found out the sponsor was in contact with Lolo, making sure Lolo was okay. So she was saying you were trying to make yourself feel pitiful towards the sponsor, and have the sponsor all worried about you, when you know that these two things are going on in the sponsor's life. So she was trying to make Lolo feel guilty about the sponsor reaching out to her 7 times, because she was
Well,
shook.
Ronnie Q. If it was me, not that I would ever take a sponsor. My family sponsors me enough. But if I was Ness, no one, and I mean no one else would have known who the sponsor was. Everything would, if the sponsor wanted to help somebody else in the little thing, it would have went through me. They would Lolo wouldn't have known who it was to snatch her away. That's what I'm trying to say. None of them. Nobody would know, but me.
And that would have been smart. I agree. That would have been the smartest way. But I think that Lolo is going to run off with the plug, which is the
Or
sponsor
she
at
gonna
this.
burn her. Or she gonna burn her out. Because
I don't know, Auntie Donna. I wouldn't want nobody. I don't think you would dox me, but I wouldn't want you in my business. So I
true, I
wouldn't.
get that. I get that. I get that. Then you just don't get the help through my sponsor. I mean, I'm just
Well,
saying
you
what
can.
I
That
would
ain't
have
your
done in my
pockets,
shoes.
though. But that ain't your. Those not your pockets.
I know. I know.
And
I know. But I said, I'm just speaking on how I would have done it. I mean, I got to be honest. I got to be honest.
and depressing eating, you're
I
exactly
know.
right because
You can't
those
put in
two
charge. I understand.
depressing eating because those two things were crazy that she would tell those two specific things about a death in the family and a child in the hospital of all things to
Mad,
say.
dropping them breadcrumbs. Dropping them
No, no,
breadcrumbs.
no. Trying to guilt. That wasn't breadcrumbs. That's her being
Yeah. No,
so. That's her. That was her being so ignorant. Trying to make Lolo feel guilty. Trying to make Lolo feel guilty. Lolo wasn't lying on you. First of all, Lolo told no lies, but you telling the truth on us to make yourself seem pathetic and to make yourself make the sponsor have pity on you and this, that, and the other. Okay, but she told no lies on you. You guys, if you hadn't
did you
did
actually say
the
those words, Ronnie Q?
no, I'm
Huh?
just this is
Oh, okay.
my
I was getting ready to say,
no,
God
this
damn,
is
that
my
was a lot.
this is
I
my
was getting ready to say,
stance.
she said that.
No,
Good Lord.
this is my stance. You know, if she hadn't done the things, hadn't treated Lolo the way she did, if they hadn't went in there and taken the liquor out, Lolo, you said it was okay. Yeah, she said it was okay after y'all asked for it. Let's tell the whole story. So, like Lolo didn't say something that y'all didn't do. Lolo didn't say that Lemon took his ass in the burger place and ordered his food and walked away from the counter and she had to pay. Well, she didn't have to pay. See, that's on you, Lolo. But left her to pay a $66 bill at a burger
How many
joint.
burgers was it?
I don't know how. I
Was
don't
it 3
know.
or
I think
4
it was.
then?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, because
I
that's
don't
about
know.
right. If it was 4 of them, that's about like $15 a burger.
No, I think it
I
was
think
just
Lemon
her
said his
limit.
came up to 20 something. Just
I think
his
it was.
alone.
I
I
think it
think.
was
I'm
just
not
her.
sure. Apologies.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I was thinking it was just her and Lemons together. I'm, you know how they have those specialty burger places in Vegas and stuff. That's what I assumed it was. I didn't think it was just a regular burger joint.
Exactly. So why would you say that? Exactly. So says the sponsor wants to be known. Well, if the sponsor want to be known, the sponsor can come out here and just let it tell it. Fill your own seat, baby.
They threw a good trip down the drain, being boring. Oh yeah.
Well, at least they wasn't in a hotel room bullet ridden with roaches with $7.19 outfits on with buttons popping off, running through the streets looking for like she running from Ike and wasn't nothing behind her but air. But yeah, I digress.
You talking about Tracy?
Mm-mm. The mess.
Okay. Like, wait a minute. What you talking about? Okay. Okay. Yeah, they threw a good they threw a good trip down the drain. They could have done something because they were trying to do so exclusive and they had no exclusive plans to do. They could have went down to just be regular smuggler people. So that would have been a increase in their life. You know, they're below average. So just to try to be regular tourists in Vegas, but they wanted to hit Vegas like they were mega superstars. But like, bitch, if you accomplish being a regular bitch, that'll be an upgrade.
You see this new troll in the chat. It's like,
a $66 burger that made Lolo the sponsor.
Wow, they fast. They are fast. Let me. Y'all did that. Y'all did that real quick.
Oh, y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my
Right.
nerves. That was so fast.
Hello,
Oh my
everybody.
God.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Hit the like too. Please hit
Yes,
that like.
please hit the like. So in your last any closing words?
Thank you for letting me come up here and be a panel hoe. It felt so good to be home again.
It's,
And
Oh,
it's always good to have you.
girl, I'm so happy to get my day on computer. And then yesterday you had the game, and I was trying to stay for the game, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I got that city noise. That's not Yaya this time, y'all. That was me. My
That
apologies.
was me.
Oh, it was you too? Because a race car just went past my house, my
That was
window today.
me.
I
I
got a
sounded like a
question.
race car.
I got a
Oh
All
my
right,
question.
but
goodness.
Auntie
I'm
anyway,
getting
Donna.
from down here, Ronnie Q. I can't take
Auntie
no more.
Donna.
Yes,
Auntie
ma'am.
Donna. Answer that
Yes.
question on the screen.
What do you
oh,
mean?
yo, I'm getting down right now because that. Oh, bye. Thank y'all.
This, all right, thank you for coming up, Yaya. It's always good
Ronnie
to have.
Q, the question is for you. Did you say why the party bus wasn't private?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I came in
Uh,
late, so she had it where you couldn't red bar
now,
it
as
back. So
far
I
as
never
you
saw the
okay, now
beginning.
as far as the filming crew, I never fell for that. I thought that was uh, live commentary to build up to the trip when they were saying stuff like that.
No, did she explain it on the live? I don't want to
Wait a minute,
speculate.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. She did talk about it, and you caught me. I'm taking some puffs. Ain't nobody, all these people that watched her, what was it, 1,500, the highest I've seen over there, I think. She hit it. She said something about, she said that she had something about, her people knew that she was like in contact with a bus company or whatever. The way she put it, I may be wrong, but the way she put it was that there was supposed to be a private bus for them, and probably that's what they had to end up doing. I'm not sure, child. I'm not sure because I would definitely want my own private. That was cute what they did, but I mean, for my first Vegas experience, I would want my own limo or party bus for me and whoever I be with.
So
But yeah,
in short,
hi, Jess
in,
Andrea.
so in short, it was just a word salad of an answer that did not make sense
Yeah,
or
because anybody else in the chat can help me answer that. I mean, answer. I did the best I could, y'all.
So in
I
short,
did that.
it was just a word salad of an answer that did not answer any questions about what happened to the film crew and why they didn't have a private party bus. There was no answer. In short, since she was
Now,
there
I didn't
to
hear her talk about the film crew or whatever. I only heard her touch on the bus. I don't.
okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
why I
film crew
answered the way I
wasn't
did about the film crew.
okay. So the film crew wasn't even mentioned. Okay.
Not,
So
not that I can, not that I remember, sweetheart.
okay, no Vaseline says the Ness basically said the sponsor made her look bad, and Lolo made her look bad, and Ro made her look bad. Okay,
Yes, she
okay,
did. Thank
okay.
you, no Vaseline. Thank
I got,
you.
I
I
got.
love Vaseline. My skin
Oh,
loves it.
okay. Let me go into. I got something else I want to end up with. I'm gonna drop a link for you guys. I want us to really support black businesses.
Hmm.
I have a link because since we're talking about who all made Ness look bad, I
Oh,
I want to help Ness look good. I'm just giving commentary on what was shown. But hey, Dominique Debarou. Hello, everyone who came in. Please hit the like button. This is a black business. We are going to talk about what could help possibly help Ness look good. So we know that Ness went to Vegas, and we know that Ness,
Oh
uh,
my
you know,
God.
we know that Ness kind of had a thinning cough, shall we say, which led her to wearing Janet Jackson era type baseball caps, trying to do rhythm nation and old head wraps and things like that. But I think the biggest problem with Ness is that Ness really didn't have some edges. So so we saw the edges, the lack of edges right here. So in support of black bitches, black bitches, black bitches. I'm trying to say business and edges at the same time. And so support of black businesses. I did not want to show this. This is the actual business owner. I put her link in the chat. She has a product called Instant Edges. I want to show you a couple of photos. I have the link to this.
Are they like the edge tattoos or whatever? Let's see. Go ahead. Oh, okay.
Auntie Donna, let me do my presentation, please.
Okay, I'm quiet. I'm on mute.
Okay. So it's called Instant Edges. I put the video. I took the screenshots out of the video. I put the link in the chat. We need to support black businesses. Okay, she did a quick weave bang over here on that one side, and you see the other side is, kind of reminiscent of Ness. And here is her product that she has created. The white stuff behind it is the glue. You just spray some water on it, and then you position it to your head. And that is the product, the Instant Edges. You take off any bit that we should stop going to these Asian markets and buying these scarves and things like that. I think we should support black business. I think that this woman is really doing stellar work. She created this at home herself. She went through a phase of depression while trying to keep her business going. She's back up doing her business, and she works with people who burn victims. She works with people who have severe scarring and DV.
Is that her in the video that you're showing? The picture? Is that her?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
this is the actual creator of the product. She works with DV survivors who have trauma to their scalps and things like that. And you saw what she actually that's not what she's actually working with. You saw what she's actually working with. So please, if you want to support black businesses, if you know anybody who may need this product, um, refer them to it. You can. She has many shorts, and somebody fell off. She has many shorts, and she has many videos that will guide you through that. Somebody, please alert Ness to this. To this woman's site, please. Wait a minute. I think somebody's in the back. I think, yeah, she went from that. I mean, beautiful work. I mean, nothing, she used nothing but a spray bottle, a comb, and a brush, and a little gel. From that to that. Okay. It's Auntie Donnie here.
And it's not.
Yes, I'm still here.
And it's not overly done like women.
That's
older
nice.
baby girl, little child, baby edge, just like looking really ridiculous. That's very
Yeah.
tasteful and very graceful and mature.
Yes.
Like that
Yes.
looks really nice.
Yeah, that's way better than my apologies, Ronnie Q, when I was saying about the edges tattoo. This
That
is
looks
totally different and
right.
way better than what I was. Do you know what I'm talking about? They got like the stick on. They got
Yeah,
the
I saw those
that's for them younger
20-year-old.
girls, because honey, I don't know what they doing with them baby hairs. The baby hairs. My apologies. The baby hair
I know.
tattoos. The baby hair tattoos. That's what I was talking about.
Right. I
But
know
this
what
is
you.
way better. And I'm quite
Yeah.
sure what she used is healthy for the hair, because even that side that she put it on, whatever treatment she using, I could still see active follicles, even though it's
Mm-hmm.
thin. She
Yep.
still got hope, and whatever she's doing
Yep.
is still healthy for what she got left, because I can still see healthy follicles. Not that side, the other side.
Right. That side. That side. Yeah.
No, the
This
other
side.
side. Yes.
This side. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. I'm sorry, my TV. I was looking at my TV and
It
it's late.
takes the TV delays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. You can still see active follicles.
So we have to learn to support our own. We have to learn to support our own. We have to learn to be honest with our own, and we have to learn to really uplift and help our own. I think that if you know if we reach out and try to help a sister like Ness to maybe roll up a fewer blunts, that maybe she can order her some instant edges, and she won't have to walk around the YouTube streets looking like let's say that. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you
Okay.
guys.
Thank you. Let me get down.
Last
Let me get.
word.
You didn't let us go.
Last words. Last
Let-
words. I was just gonna say last words.
Thank you, Ronnie Q, for having me up. I enjoyed myself. I had to come up because I'm like, they talking about that funk, and let me go on up here and speak my piece on what I think. Some of that, I smell you, I don't smell you, blah blah blah. But thank you. I enjoyed it, and see you tomorrow morning. Everybody have a blessed day.
You as well.
Toodaloo.
Okay, viewers of you. Last words.
So, you announcing the spray-on hair side edges. Was that your community service for the week?
That was not spray on hair.
I know it was. I love it. I love the fact that you did that. And I think that I hope that people do go over to that young lady's channel and do support her with that product that she has. Now, that was the most realistic edges that I've ever seen. And I'm not being facetious or anything. It really was. And a lot of people are shameful of their edges. And, that's why they do wear wigs, and they get into a spiral where they're putting wigs on and things, and are not addressing the treatment of their scalp.
And
And
in many cases, they're putting the wigs on the wig glue on their edges, not caring for what their real hair under these wigs.
Right.
Listen to me, wigs, and that was exacerbates the problem and make the hairline go further and further back, because they're not being careful to not get this wig glue on their hair, and then when they take the wig off, is pulling their hair out from the follicles, and thus damaging the follicles to never grow back.
Exactly. It's just, exactly. It's removing it. And it's not giving the scalp, the edges, a chance to even, revert, or, like you said, it's like planting a flower. You can't just keep ripping the flower out, the seeds and the
By the
roots
root.
out.
Mhm,
Yeah, by the
mhm.
roots. So I actually think that's good. And it looks like if the piece that she's applying, all you have to do is wet it, whatever type of materials that is using it, to let the that piece adhere to the scalp.
Skin.
It looks
Mhm.
like it's probably not anything that's going to be damaging to the new
Mhm.
growth. So I think
Right.
that's awesome. I think that's
Right.
awesome. So I
Yeah.
want to say that's your community service, D, because that's nice. Because a lot of people need to know this kind of F stuff. It's not even F stuff. It's really sincere. Suppose you were in a position that you had to stand up in the audience and always do presentations and show your face and stuff, and you're embarrassed about your edges and you don't know how to handle that, or you just some old ratchet Shakita walking down the street. This is good. But for Ness, who's on here, the queen of the beef sector, I think maybe she could be a sponsor for that lady. I don't know. But
Speaking of sponsorship, she needs to get a sponsor. You better get a sponsor for some shit you can really use. Because
right.
You ain't
She'll
doing
going to Vegas, get some sponsorship for some shit that's going to improve her. He might need to be getting sponsors for braces for your ankles and shit, your knees and shit as an adult. I mean, think about it.
Well, give us a sponsor for some braces for your teeth, your knees, your motherfucking hair follicles and shit.
She can get her mouth, her lip, and her teeth fixed cosmetically. I'm going to tell you, I was watching. Yeah, they can fix that for about 20, 30K, but she could be a sponsor for that. I'm just saying, people are picking the wrong shit to sponsor, but the sponsor to go to Vegas and hang out with a bunch of stinky funk breath niggas with teens just bouncing on the back of your yellow jeans and stinky boxes, fake. What is that? What is he going? Little tiny Elvis and shit. The thing, she just got the game fucked up, Ness. You got the game fucked up, girl, and you led us up to thinking that we was gonna see a good show and shit, and then we see this motherfucker shit show. Girl, I had no high expectation for the fuck shit, and thank you for delivering the fuck shit. Now, I want to say, I'm gonna get off real quick. Thank you, Miss Billie Jean, for having that video that you put out, because I didn't see most of that shit that was on there. I sure didn't. I didn't see the whole sassy thing. I didn't see that whole chefy thing. I didn't see the table. I didn't see two people up in a damn restaurant embarrassing themselves, sounding ratchet as fuck. I didn't see all that. So thank you. And that's all I got. I'll talk to you later, boo.
All right. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you, View.
All right. Bye, baby.
Okay. I have a question. It's Throwaway said, how many does it take to fill in the edges? Okay. It takes the package comes with 2 edges, one for the left and one for the right. This is one edge. You see that whole piece is one edge, and you can shorten it. Oh, wait a minute, let me move the comment. You can shorten it, or if you don't need the whole piece. You see at the bottom, she's taking a little of the bottom off of the piece, and then she sticks the remainder up to her scalp. She sprays water on it and sticks it up to her scalp. So this is one piece. This is one edge, and then they have one for the other side of your head. So that's how it comes. Okay, so I thank you all for coming out. Please support Black businesses. This sister has been getting this business out. A lot of people know about it, but I think more people should know about this. I really think more. I think she should have a bigger backing, at this point. So, so I thank you guys for coming out. You can cash at me if you enjoyed the show, $ Ronnie Q. Also, I am having a members only live today, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Members only live. If you would like to become a member, hit the. You can go into the description box, and the member links are there. So I appreciate you coming out, and I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless you, and hit the like button, and I appreciate you guys for being here. All right, I'm out of here. Skeet. Screet. I forgot to do the poll. Let me in my poll. Let Cat sit your ass down somewhere before I have you euthanized. Sit your ass down, Cat. Let me see what the polls say. All right, we gotta thank you, UNC girl. I always forget my polls sometimes. Okay, what is the poll? Okay, What about Vegas? Did Ness clear up with facts? 30. The winning answer is by 36%. That heifer was deflecting. I didn't watch that mess. It came in second at 32. Ness played herself. 21% came in as Ness played herself. The third place, nothing she said was truthful, came in last at 9%. So most of you guys felt that Ness was deflecting or a close second. Y'all didn't even watch that mess. And a high percentage of you feel that Ness played herself. All right, I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Thank you for being here. God bless you and have a good day. Thank you, UNC girl.